Hey everybody, it's
I think what he meant to say was Dental Lee.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Kyle with Decker's Pondscapes, and today we are in North Egremont, Massachusetts, starting our next project. Hey Jay, why don't you tell them a little bit what we got going on?
All right, so this pond we've worked on, I want to say 7 or 8 years ago, and we added a bay area and a bog to it because it had a pool filter on it and it just wasn't enough filtration. So we added them two components, the bay area and the bog, and ever since then, they love it. Everything's been working great, but they've still been fighting problems with algae. So we've been dyeing the water. And the reason that they're really fighting with it is the pond itself has not been rocked. So it really needs that rock and gravel to complete that ecosystem. So this week we are gonna get this pond drained. We're gonna get it cleaned out because it hasn't been cleaned out in 7 or 8 years either. I mean, we've been netting leaves, but really haven't drained it and pulled any leaves out. And it's also got an invasive weed that's down in there that needs to come out as well. So we're gonna get it cleaned out, drained, and then we're gonna start rocking this pond. I think it'll probably take us, what do you think, Kyle, a day?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, it'll probably take us a couple weeks to get this project done, but we're gonna work at it, keep pecking away at it. We'll probably have this drained and cleaned out by the end of tomorrow. We'll give you just stay tuned with the rest of the video. You'll find out more. Jack, what do you got to say about this?
I don't think you guys are overestimating. I think an hour and a half, we're good. We'll be out of here.
Right now we've got Jack on the far end and he's rinsing that bog out. The reason he's rinsing that bog out is we put that bog in this bay area in. It's pretty dirty too, which we're gonna go ahead and rinse as well. We put them in like 7 years ago and they haven't really been cleaned since then. So while we're draining this, it's a great time to get that bog area clean and this bay area. So what we're doing is pumping water in. Jack's rinsing it with the water from the pond, and then we're pumping that dirty water out. He's gonna start on one end and work his way towards the clean out. So today is the start of day 2 out in Massachusetts here. Yesterday we started draining this pond, removing weeds that were around the outside of it, cleaning up our bog area, our bay area, and last night we left the pump siphoning, and I bet you it dropped, just with the siphoning, I bet you it dropped this pond another 2 feet, which was a help. We had 2 gas pumps going yesterday and a clean out pump, and we probably dropped it in 4 hours. Kyle, what do you think? 2.5 feet maybe?
Yeah, at least 2.5 feet in 4 hours.
Yeah. So today we're going to continue to pump this down. We brought some more pumps with us. So I think we're going to have a total of 5 pumps actually running today. We're going to get this pumped down, and then we're going to get in there and pressure wash this liner and remove all the leaves and debris that's in there. And then there is an invasive weed that is in there that's going to have to come out as well. So we are the start of day 3 here in Massachusetts. Kyle, let me flip this around, is down there trying to save some frogs. He just got our pump going. Jack is setting up our cameras for today, and Nick
Yeah, I'm just walking around. I don't work.
And Slacker here.
Son, I don't really work.
Nick had just brought some tools down. So Kyle and I yesterday pretty much finished draining this, and we started pressure washing the side walls of this pond. Today we have to get all this debris out of here, so we are pumping that down so we get to the gravel there, and then we've got some holes in the liners we found yesterday that we've got to repair. Now there's one over in this area. There's another decent sized one over in this area. We've got to clean them real well and patch them liners today. And then let me take you down to what Nick and I are going to start this morning. So down in this area is where our filter is, and Nick and I today are going to clean a pathway down there. Nick is trying to head down there, but Nick, that's not where we're cleaning, bud.
Yeah. Well,
So we've been going down this hill to get to the filter. Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Down there where the old filter is, and the pumps that we use now are down there as well. We've been going down this hill, and it's probably not the safest thing for a few years. We've slipped and fallen a couple times, but there is a gate down there that I'm going to show you, and me and Nick are going to clean a path to that gate, and then from that gate we're going to clean a path down to our pumps. So let me take you down there. So we are down here where the gate is, which you clearly cannot see. It's right in this mess, and then our pumps and the old filter are down in here. So we're going to clear a path to that today. This way it's easily accessible. There's actually a circuit breaker box down here as well that we need to get to. So we're going to get this all cleaned up today. So we got the start of day 3 here. Yesterday we finished cleaning this pond out. We got all the leaves and debris out, pressure washed the sides. We did find some holes in the liner, like over in this area that we repaired. And then there was another one over here. There was one in our bay area, and then one like 3 inches in size in our wetland. So today we're starting by taking apart this weir over here. And Nick, as usual, is giving me a hard time. So we're going to take that weir apart. The reason for that is we are experiencing a little water loss issue over there. Plus, when we rock this pond, that weir is actually going to come out farther into the pond. So we're going to start by doing that today, and then we are going to start rocking this pond. We will line the whole pond with rock pad, and then we'll start stacking. We're getting ready to strap first rock. Kyle, what do you think about the first rock?
It's a nice looking rock.
Got a lot more to go in. So this is going to be the first rock we're setting in. Day 5, Friday, we started rocking this pond. The guys been at it for a little bit here, and they're doing good. So our intention today is to try to get this whole side done up to these rocks, and we'll put some hand set rocks in here because we don't want to lose any of the height right here. If we were to gravel back and rock that, we're gonna have rock on rock. It just won't look good. So that's our plans for today. So this is the start of day 9. We just fueled our equipment. Nick's up there putting everything away neatly, hopefully neatly.
Very.
Nice.
More than you.
So yesterday we got some heavy rain before we left, and the ground's real slippery here with the mud. So we're gonna do our best to not make a mess today. Our plan today is to continue rocking this side. We're gonna come up here in front of our bay area, our intake bay area rather, and we're gonna finish rocking this and work our way around here on this side.
See, start to day 11. And we got quite a bit going on today. Right now we got Jason fueling up the machine, Jack setting up the laser, we got Nick dumping some gravel for us. And as a quick recap, yesterday we got this entire edge up through here, all the way around, buttoned up, and we started rocking from the bottom up over in our corner that we were going to start. And then we also continued all the way in front of our wetlands here. So today our goal is we're going to get most of this rock set up to our wetlands, continue rocking around this corner, and possibly start setting our steps. Couldn't help myself, Al. I'm over there and this is fascinating.
Yeah.
What do you got going on here?
You know what? I did not feel like listening to the demo saw or the grinder or anything else. We decided we wanted to surprise the owner with like just a little bluestone path. They had a pallet left over from years ago. So I brought out the old school chisel. This chisel actually is 33 years old, Kyle.
It's older than me.
Yeah. It's probably screaming every time I hit it, please stop and retire me. But when I started the business, I used to do hand chip walls. And I would sit there, bang, bang, bang all day long. And thank God I found water features because I love it.
I love the looks of this. This is awesome.
Hey guys, this is Jack with Decker's Pondscapes. This is Friday of week 2 and I'll just walk you through what we're planning on doing today. So we are planning on, we're gonna done most of that yesterday, and then we're going to finish that side, rock all the way up, get the edges nice and tucked in, have that all buttoned up by the end of the day. Right now I'm working on feeding the rest of the lights through, getting those all set up, make sure they're good, and then I set them in place and foam them. They're all nice and sturdy so when the water comes, they're not floating around. And yeah, keep you updated, keep watching.
So this is the start to our final days of this job. Today we are going to finish this stream here, this waterfalls we've got going into the pond. They're going to start refilling this pond again today so we can bring it up to the proper level. We finished our wetland entrance last week. We've got a pump running in there. It's not the pump that we would normally use, but we want to keep this water circulating so it doesn't turn green on us. So that's what we got going on today. We'll keep you updated on certain things throughout the day.
So today is a little wet and rainy. We got the guys doing some plantings. We're gonna try to get as much done as we possibly can. Eventually we're gonna try to grade off the ground, get some seed in, and lay our straw blanket down as well.
It's a wrap on this project in North Egremont, Mass. Today, which is the 19th day, or technically, like Jason said, because he's got to be all technical, 18 and a half. So 18 and a half days on this project. Took us a little longer than we wanted, but it turned out absolutely amazing. We're gonna do a total walkthrough on what we did and literally everything, why we did it, and just a big explanation on this whole project and why it took us a little bit longer.
So this property we worked on about 8 years ago originally. The customer had a pond here. They had zero filtration other than a pool filter, which really wasn't filtering the pond. So they were having quite a bit of issues with keeping their water clear. So about 8 years ago, we came in and we put in a bay area, which is great. It's like a huge skimmer.
We'll take a walk over here, look at this. Jason can give you a little explanation on this.
So this is like a huge skimmer, like on a smaller pond or even a pool. They have skimmers to catch your debris. This is such a big pond that just a small skimmer is not going to do the trick. So we do an intake, what we call an intake bay, and everything gets sucked into here. And we've been running this all day, and as you can see, it's starting to build up some debris in there already. We installed this intake bay, and at that current time or same time, we installed our wetland, which is on the far end. Let's take you over there and give you a look at that. So this is the wetland we were talking about from the other side of the pond. If I'm not mistaken, between that intake bay area and this wetland, we had about 200 aqua blocks. And I'm gonna backtrack a little. We also did bottom filtration on this pond about 8 years ago as well. The pond was originally 10 feet deep. We took 2 feet of it and did bottom filtration. The reason we do that is it's great to push water up from something that low to keep that water moving down there so the water doesn't get stagnant.
This project is finally at a close. These guys are goofing off right now. They know that this project's done. They did a great job building this thing. If you guys like this kind of stuff, just like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
And don't forget to follow us on all of our other socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. Don't forget to follow us. And as always, enjoy your families.